Good day, and I'm sure you guys doing good, and it's an awesome day again. I'm sure if there is a little bit of a energy low, we're gonna pick it up and keep moving. And so, what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about of being mindful, especially care. How do I be mindful of taking care of myself and people around me? I know this child here, who's my baby. She's around 2.5, 3 years now. She's a beautiful child, but she needs extra care because she's a special child, and she needs to be there, someone around her and stuff like that. Even if I let her down for a few minutes, she will feel like, oh my God, the world is taken away. And so we have to take turns and take care of her. I'm a bit slow on that, I'm learning to do that better. So sometimes in the same way, there is a lot of things in our lives which needs that extra and special care, for which you and I need to be mindful of it, which means it is in the scope of my thought, it is in the scope of my understanding, and it's in the scope of my execution. 3 things: thought, mind, and understanding. So when you have the thought, apply the mind to it, and then execute it through understanding, which is important. So what I want to leave you with today is to know that whenever there is a kind of a a kind of a shout up feeling, or something which you left to procrastinate, or you said, let me come back to it later, address it right now. It needs attention right now. I believe that any and every task must be taken up and found a closure and be closed ASAP, right? And that's the way it has to be. And there are certain things which would be pending and would be left aside to be worked on a little later, but you should muster the energy and that power to go out and wrap it up. The better you do that, the better it is, because every time you pick up something, you have an agreement with it, and you have a process to it, and then you close it. And that's the way it goes. So today, in this pandemic situation, I know for sure that you could have been caught up with a lot of things, especially in your mind. Go back, sit back and think, and what you have not been mindful of, get that right in, put it in the right spot, and then wrap it up and keep the ball rolling. And I pray that you have a super day, and God bless you.